Well, I was at a homeschool convention, and that weekend the keynote speaker was talking about how something that didn't come easy to him, when he did that hard thing in his life, it brought forth amazing things. And I felt the Lord really speak to me and say, Tessie, you need to do your hard thing. And my hard thing was getting into God's Word and really studying His Word. And I struggled with that because I wanted to do my artwork. I wanted to do things I wanted to do. And He spoke to me, He said, no, you have to do this. And so it was through that struggle, I said, okay, God, I'm going to do it. And I knew He was telling me that I needed to put His Word, His truth, above anything that I wanted to do, above my artwork, above anything. So I picked 4 women out of the Bible that I was interested in and women that I wanted to study. I picked Esther, Hannah, Deborah, and Ruth. And those are the 4 I chose. And so I just started to dig in. I started to study. And I read, not once, not twice. I read over and over and over again. And then I began to take notes over and over and over again. And I remember sitting on the couch with my purple binder. And I just really began to dig into their stories, into who these women were. In the process of studying, I began to grow in a way that I never thought. It was such a sweet, sweet time with the Father, just Him and I, and reading His Word. And it was during this time that I actually began seeing and hearing from the Lord. And He began putting ideas and colors and designs into my heart that I knew were from Him. Each piece of artwork represents their journey and the challenges that they had to go through. Every single one of us has hurts and pains from our past that we wish we didn't have to deal with. And so did Deborah, Esther, Hannah, and Ruth. But they were able to overcome them. And just like they were able to overcome, we are too. And we can look back, just like they were able to look back and sing songs of victory and walk in victory in what the Lord had done for them. We are too. And we're going to be able to stand in that place where we can say, I've overcome this. I am just so excited and thrilled to share these pieces with women because they are a physical representation of how Jesus, Yeshua, our Messiah, sees us. We are not defined by the pain of our past. We are defined in who He says we are. And who we are is daughters of the King, special and treasured to Him. In Isaiah 61:3 it says, and provide for those who grieve in Zion, to bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes, the oil of gladness instead of mourning, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. They will be called oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of His splendor. And it's my prayer that as you see these pieces in your home, that you would know and you would realize that you are a planting of the Lord for the display of His splendor. Lift your